Okay, greetings everybody. The presentation is called, Would you like to make money with us at the Black Secret? So what is today's content? Essentially three big themes. Would you like to work with us? What are the advantages and costs of affiliate marketing and how does it work? And then our third theme is how do you make a success of marketing the Black Secret? So I want to get with three themes in today's session. So would you like to work with us? Our company is called The Black Secret. You know our logo. It's the lady putting her finger to her lips as if to say, keep this thing quiet. That is us. If you see that logo, you know that's us. So is this you? I love being a part of something that is grassroots. And you can see the actual changes, the effect of what people do. Is that you? Are you that person? So to introduce what we're doing today, I like to say talk is cheap. Everybody likes to hear themselves talk. But here is an opportunity for action. And we are offering you the first Afrocentric business opportunity ever. The first one ever put to the consideration of the community. And the theory behind it is don't just talk about it, be about it. So the concept is educate others and get paid. Since our content is powerful and changes lives, as you can attest, you can help to change the world in a positive direction. And it's based on the old empowerment principle of each one teach one. So what is affiliate marketing? Affiliate marketing is where affiliate marketers sell other organizations' products or services and receive a commission. And it goes like this. Affiliates put your ad on their website, customer clicks and converts, conversions are tracked, and the affiliate gets a commission, you get a sale. That's how it basically works. So can you do this for us? So there's you in the middle. Can you refer what we do to other people? In this example, 4 people. And can you refer using social media like Facebook, like Twitter? In fact, you can tell people about who we are. Can you do that for us? And if you do, and someone says, yes, I want to join, you earn money. And if those people stay subscribed, you continue to earn money. So what type of people are we looking for at the Black Secret? Students looking to afford college fees, Black history enthusiasts wanting to share their passions, workers tired of being told what to do, adults wanting to set an entrepreneurial example to their children, creatives seeking to create their own life path, single parents wanting to work from home, elders seeking a new life challenge, activists wanting a structured blueprint to empower the community, people in Africa, people in South America, people in the Caribbean wanting to earn first world income, budding entrepreneurs looking for an immediate and effective passive income vehicle, parents wanting to collaborate with their brilliant tech-savvy youngsters, guardians wanting to collaborate with roadmen or street dudes who seek a new life path for their futures, people that want to turn their lives around, network marketers seeking financial freedom. Finally, anyone looking for extra income. Is that you? You are the type of people we are looking for at the Black Secret. Nor can we ignore current events. So current events, the cost of living crisis is state-inflicted poverty. Food bank open, emergency food for local people in crisis. So the question is this you? And if it is you, we have a way out of this issue. So what are we offering at the Black Secret? If you advertise the Black Secret and anybody bites, we pay our affiliates, that's you, 16% of whatever it was that the person who bit, however much they paid. So if you bring someone to our business and they stay for a month, you earn 16% of the money for that month, 1 month. If, however, our business lasts forever and they say subscribed forever, you earn 16% forever. And that 16% is passive income. Now, we pay 2 months in arrears. So if you bring somebody to our business now, you will receive that money in July. You bring someone to our business, any time period, you get paid 2 months afterwards. So here's the mathematics of it. Most of our people are paying £18 per calendar month. If they subscribe at 16%, that means you make £2.88 per subscriber. So 10 subscribers is £28.80. 100 subscribers is £288 per calendar month. So what could you do with an extra £288 per calendar month? Would that make a difference to you? Here, however, though, the real target is, of course, financial freedom. And what is financial freedom? As you already know, financial freedom is a 6-year journey from start to finish. It typically requires 1 year to build up funds. So if you're using T. Harv Eker's system of 5 jars, it will take you 1 year to build up money in your financial freedom account, which is what you're going to use to build assets with, and 1 year to build up money in your education accounts, where you can use that money to train as an entrepreneur. Now, that's what it ordinarily takes. However, with the Black Secret, you can begin working by next week and begin earning money by next week. So you don't need the 1 year, which is what it usually takes before you start to build up your money. So 700 subscribers equals £2,016, equals financial freedom for most people in the United Kingdom. And you could look at 700 subscribers equaling financial freedom as being able to attract 1 new subscriber per day for the next 2 years. If you can do that, you will hit financial freedom. So the key question is, do you think you could ultimately persuade just 1 new person to access our powerful and life-changing information per day? Do you think that's possible? And if you take 10x actions, our business opportunity could cut your financial freedom journey from 6 years down to 2. Now, what's going on in this picture? Can you see someone's about to open the door and there's a sink behind it? In other words, let that sink in. I know the jokes don't get any better than this. They really don't. Let that sink in. So how? Well, the steps in the 6-year wealth journey starts with you broke pockets. That's where it begins. And then you take massive action, 4 levels of action. And ultimately, you're working towards financial freedom, where you are surviving entirely off your assets. And to do that takes these steps that you need to make. You start by budgeting. You take actions to rectify income or expenditure problems. You implement T. Harv Eker's 6-jar system. You get a general financial education. You do the personal development. You get a specific and leverage financial education. You build your first asset. You problem solve to get your asset to make money. You scale up to financial freedom. This is the grafting period. You achieve financial freedom, and then you quit your day job. That's normally a 6-year wealth journey, but we want you to start. Build your first asset. So that way we've speeded up your wealth journey, because as I've said, you can start this tonight. You can get into your stride by next week, and you could be on your grind for the next 2 years. So when can you start? If you want to start, you can start now. And what I'm going to do is give you the skill sets to be able to do so. So our passive income opportunity really can change your life. So what does financial freedom actually look like? So financial freedom, I'm going to give you a personal view of what it means for me. I can't speak for other people, but I can speak for me. So what financial freedom means? It means almost no fretting over money since March 2015, with the exception of middle-class problems. I plan my own days, which means breakfasts at Café Rouge, meeting friends for walking history tours during the day, and planning my next projects. I take great opportunities at very short notice. So me and some friends, we did a research holiday in Moorish Spain, looking at the artifacts built by us and the Arabs. I get invited from time to time to do one-off lecturing in places like Holland and Amsterdam. I have been invited to do work for the African Union, CEDAW, Citizens and Diaspora Organization, in places like Senegal. I've worked in Ghana. I've worked in Sierra Leone. I've worked in Mali under the auspices, and I've been able to take those opportunities at very, very short notice. My time is spent planning projects and deals with other people, organizations, and entrepreneurs. I move with people who have impact. I move with people who can make things happen. So I do 2 days per week at an education charity, CSEP, Croydon Supplementary Education Project. So I normally do a Thursday, I normally do a Saturday, 2 days per week charity work. I also spend days at a time with families and friends across the country. And whenever people call me, I'm usually in 3 places. I'm usually on a train, I'm usually in a hotel, or I'm in the bath. And you guys can attest that when you call me, I'm usually in one of those 3 places.
Yeah.
You can attest. Okay, so what does success look like? Now, different people define it in different ways, but this is how I define it. So this is me doing work for the African Union. So I flew into Freetown, Sierra Leone, West Africa, and I always judge the success of a working project by how good is the hotel. So if you open the side door and you can see the balcony, and the balcony is opening onto the Atlantic Ocean. And we here eating breakfast. Now, I'm not in the picture because I'm the person taking the picture, but African Union business. So the lady who is immediately in the foreground in the picture, she was the representative for Zimbabwe. And the gentleman sitting opposite, he was the representative from Ghana. In fact, he was the Ghanaian ambassador to Sierra Leone. And again, we on the waterfront is the Atlantic Ocean, and to drive it home. Greetings, this is Robin Walker, the Black History Man. First of all, welcome to Africa. I have a few more days here before returning home to London. The that you can hear are the waves crashing against the wall, which is where my room was. Can you hear that? And you can see a little bit of the waves through the balcony. So yeah, that's how I was rolling that time period. All right, so I was invited to Mali. I stayed in the capital city of Bamako, and I took that photograph. That's the founder of modern Mali, Modibo Keita, who is an ancestor of the legendary Mansa Musa Keita and Sundiata Keita. And what you have in the capital city are these obelisks, inspired by the obelisks in Aksum, Ethiopia, except they've got African writing scripts on them. And so you've got some of them in Bambara, some of them in Dogon, and so on. So you've got the African writing symbols. Is that not slick? We visited a businessman and bibliophile called Abdul Qadir Haidara, and his business is going around Mali collecting medieval manuscripts. And what he's doing is getting people to sell their old manuscripts, which they've been collecting for the last 800 years. And he is digitizing them and so on. And then what then happens is those digital editions are being accessible all over the world. And so scholars can now start to read the medieval manuscripts of Timbuktu and Jenne and so forth. And that's what's going on in this picture. Again, African Union business. We were in Dakar, Senegal. And this is the view from the monument of the African Renaissance. That's me speaking at the African Union CEDAW conference. And that is the monument of the African Renaissance. If you go inside that building, it's hollow, and you take the photograph from the air, you get the image of the capital city of Senegal, Dakar. And finally, again, in Sierra Leone, I like to judge success by, that is what they said in Sierra Leone was lobster. Now, I have no idea what that beastie was, but apparently it did come out of the sea. Certainly tasted like it came out of the sea. The weirdest lobster I've ever seen in my life, but there it is. That's how I describe success. So you have to come with, well, what do you think success is for you? Okay, so what are the advantages and costs of affiliate marketing, and how does it work? This is our second theme. Okay, let's start with the advantages of affiliate marketing. You don't need any stock at all. There are no startup costs. You can be in one country and sell to people in other countries. And this is what allows people in developing nations to earn first world money. You do not have to create a new product or service. It is already here. Digital products, which is what we sell, are the easiest and the quickest to get into the hands of the customer. So there's no postage and packaging. You don't need to chase up any orders that didn't come through. We will handle all of that. And you don't have to deal with complaints about the product or service. You refer problems directly to the company that you are marketing on behalf of, and that is us at the Black Secret. Now, the only real costs are really your time. That's the only real cost. Now, what are the other costs of affiliate marketing? There are no additional costs, and I mean that. But you may, if you wish, want to spend in 3 areas as you enlarge your business. You may wish to buy a good quality camera. So if you're webcamming and that kind of thing, you may want to buy a good quality camera. Again, it's not essential. You might want to do that. You may wish to spend out building a website. Again, it's not essential. You may wish to do that. And you may wish to spend on advertising. Again, it's not essential. You may wish to do that. So how does it work? You get your link, your affiliate link, and we will give you your own personalized affiliate link. And to my knowledge, you have already been written to by George, and consequently, you should already have an email with your personalized affiliate link in that email. So you should already have this. If you don't, check in with us, but you should have that. This is the link you use when you advertise. This is the same link your subscribers will click on so that we know that the customer was sent by you. And if we know the customer was sent by you and that person subscribes, we know to send the money to you and not to anybody else. You may wish to shorten the link. You know that a link is, http://www. And it's all this long stuff. And it's about this long. If you use a website called rebrandly.com, you can short your link so it's down to this, but it's still your link. It's not anybody else's link. So that's the very first thing. Okay, the next thing you do is you share your link. You tell other people about your link. You tell people to click on the link. So unlike other business opportunities, we have no upper time limit between you sending out a link and the purchaser clicking on it. So if you send out a link and someone clicks on it in a year's time, we still know that it came from you and you're still going to be the person that gets paid. This is an advantage over other affiliate programs that have a 24-hour limit or a 1-month time limit. We don't have that. Then you earn your rewards. Now, earning your rewards. The question now is, well, where do you find the products and services to sell? Well, we're offering you our product, the Black Secret. But you don't just have to work for us. You can choose who you work for. So many people use Amazon Associates, where you can earn between 1% and 10% commission. But most of Amazon Associate products are between 4 and 5%. Others use websites like impact.com and cj.com to find products and services to sell. And that works too, cool, it's all good. Even better, sell our course, The Black Secret, and earn 16%. And why you might want to do this is you're enjoying the course, you know how good it is, you know how life-changing it is. Do it and earn a higher percentage than you can do with the other companies. And you never stop earning rewards as long as your recruits stay. If they stay, your 16% is recurring and recurring and recurring. Now, do you think this can change your life? Now, the next area is when it comes to wealth and wealth education, there's a difference between specialized knowledge and general knowledge. Now, you can always sell multiple products, but it is better to develop expertise in one niche only. Now, to sell the Black Secret, you already have competitive advantage because you have expert knowledge in one niche, and that niche is Black history, African history, Black culture, African heritage. After all, you are amongst the very few people in the world, and you have master's degree level information on Black history and African heritage. You're one of the few people that have that knowledge. So you have very specialized, very detailed knowledge. And you should capitalize on this, in our opinion. So how does competitive advantage benefit you, and what do you have that is unique? You see, the competitive advantage framework is where you discover your unique value, you differentiate your competitive strategy, you demonstrate your competitive advantage, and you defend by evolving, adapting, and innovating in your competitive advantage. And your competitive advantage is you are one of the few people on this planet who knows African history and Black history well.
Generalist versus specialist. Which is better? Asked by Ivan at Disco Stew on Instagram. Short answer, specialist. We're close to 8 billion people, so you've got a lot of competition, so you need a competitive advantage. This applies to work, business, and personal life. Here's the longer explanation of where we're coming from. There's nothing wrong with being a jack of all trades, but considering you've got a limited amount of time on your hands, you'll not be able to perfect any of the trades you obtain. You're just going to be decent at a lot of them, which puts you in the middle of the bell curve when it comes to how valuable you are in the marketplace, thus guaranteeing your mediocrity. A while back, we shared with you guys the money formula, which lets you know how much you'll be paid in life. The amount of money you earn is directly proportional to the level of skill of the work you provide, the demand for the skill you provide, and how easy it is for someone to replace you. There are lots of jacks of all trades, thus making them easily replaceable because you have options. Because they didn't perfect any of the crafts, they do not differentiate from others in terms of the end result. Businesses have evolved to a point where you hire someone to do a particular task incredibly well. Because the environment is so competitive, you cannot afford to lag behind on any of the tasks, so spreading yourself too thin will just make you blend into the background. This happens to be one of the most valuable pieces of advice we offer in our video, 15 Things to Know Before You Start a Business, which you can check out by clicking in the top right corner, which is focus on your strength. For everything else, find people who are better than you are at it and let them handle it. The kid who's really passionate about computers in high school but fails literature will massively outperform in life those who are just decent at everything. Because in this environment, a competitive skill advantage is mandatory if you want to succeed.
That's taken from the legendary website alux.com. Check them out when it comes to wealth education and so on. They make very, very good quality content. Finally, affiliate marketing means mastering a new vocabulary. So certain terms such as word of mouth, expert, copywriting, 10x actions, blogging, SEO, which means search engine optimization, free traffic, the black secret, video editing, email list, passive income, direct messages or DMs, no stock, shout outs, niches, hotel events. You need to know what terms are. And by the end of this session, you will know what these terms are. But Robin, isn't this just pyramid selling, multi-level marketing? Now, this is what usually happens with multi-level marketing. You've got a pyramid, and then you have a small number of people at the top of the pyramid who makes the most money, and huge numbers of people at the bottom of the pyramid that usually loses the most money. And the people at the bottom, the money that they lose is the same money that the people at the top make. Now, affiliate marketing and multi-level marketing are very, very different. With affiliate marketing, you join the program, you're already a part of our program, The Black Secret. You advertise The Black Secret, that's what's called promote. People bite, you track the sales, you earn commissions, and if they stay forever, you receive your commissions on that person forever. Right, with multi-level marketing, it's about recruiting people and getting them to recruit people and getting them to recruit people. So you're building a pyramid. Now, the two are very, very different. Now, affiliate marketing is not multi-level marketing. With multi-level marketing, there's high startup costs because you have to buy the expensive starter pack, and you buying that starter pack pushes money up the pyramid to the people above you. With affiliate marketing, it's free to get started because you're already a part of the Black Secret. With multi-level marketing, you recruit, starting with your family, your friends, and so on. With us, you don't recruit. You're not pitching a new business opportunity. You're inviting people, do you want to learn your history? That's what you're inviting people. You're not trying to get them to recruit anybody or anything. With multi-level marketing, there's a certain brand loyalty that you have to the one brand. Whereas with affiliate marketing, you can pick and choose. You can sell our products, you can sell anybody's products. But I'm going to recommend that you sell ours because it is a good idea to focus, certainly at the very beginning of your affiliate marketing journey. With multi-level marketing, the incentives, how you get paid, are always complicated. Whereas with affiliate marketing, it's simple. Bring one more bomb on seat, 16%, simples. If they stay for 2 months, you get 16% for 2 months. They say forever, you get paid 16% forever. Simple. Whereas when it comes to multi-level marketing, there's all kinds of complexity. And when there's complexity, you get skanked. You know how it goes. Multi-level marketing, you are dependent on your uplines and downlines and how well they perform. Whereas with affiliate marketing, there's no upline, there's no downline. It's on you. You perform, you get paid. You don't perform, you don't get paid. And with multi-level marketing, very often the people know almost nothing about the products they're selling, almost nothing about the system and structure, almost nothing about how you get paid. So it's a blind leading the blind. With affiliate marketing, there is clarity. Clarity. One person, 16%. Clarity. Now, while affiliate marketing is not multi-level marketing, it's not easy, but it is worth it. And that's the key. Because there is no substitute for hard work, says Thomas Edison. And when you see people who are successful, you can see the 3 people who came first, second, and third. What you don't see is the desire, the passion, the focus, the effort, the training, the failure, the hard work, the blood, sweat, and tears, the doubt, the pain, the injury, the early mornings, the late nights, the improvement, the patience, etc., etc. All the things that goes into success. Now, driving the point home of how affiliate marketing differs from multi-level marketing, I came across a video called Best Multi-Level Marketing Compensation Plans. And they're explaining the very, very best ones at 2022 and how much you get paid and how they calculate how much you get paid. And see if any of this makes any sense to you.
Which MLM has the best compensation plan? We will give you not 1, but 5 MLM companies that we believe have the best compensation plans. Here they are. Number 1, Eric's. Eric's uses the industry's first multi-line plan called Activate. This gives you unlimited width and depth, unlike matrix plans. What's more, you'll get a 50% payout, the highest commission structure right now. Lastly, they use an algorithm that computes cost of living increase to adequately support you over time. Activate also allows members to enroll under one affiliate and then again in a separate team. This promotes cross-line support and team building. Number 2, LifeVantage. There are 2 ways for you to join. Preferred customers, which is purchase products wholesale, and distributor, which is gain commissions via sales and from your downline. Initially, the pay plan can be complicated, but if you sell well and are up for it for the long haul, then you can make good money. You can earn income through these avenues: retail sales, smart bonus, launch bonus, royalty commission, generational matching bonus, elite bonus pool, rank achievement bonus, and business center. Number 3, total life changes. Upon joining as a representative, you can begin earning on products sold. They use a hybrid binary plan. Here are the ways you can earn: retail profits and commissions, fast start bonus, binary pay, matching bonus, and lifestyle bonus.
Now I know what you're all thinking, and I was thinking the same thing. What on earth did any of that mean? See the difference between clarity? Bring one person in, you get 16%. That's simples. I have no idea what any of those compensation plans meant. We're told lifestyle bonus. What on earth is a lifestyle bonus? 50% when someone joins? What does 50% mean? 50% of what exactly? Again, you can see the difference. So I hope that drives the point home that affiliate marketing is not multi-level marketing. So how do you make a success of marketing the Black Secret? Our third theme. So how do you get sales? Well, the key rule is you don't just randomly spam people with your affiliate link. You have to exercise much more skill than this. There are two basic ways to get paid. There's free traffic and there's paid traffic. Now, at this stage in your career, you go after the free traffic because you don't have to pay for it. So you should master all the methods of using free traffic, such as Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Snapchat, YouTube, etc. As you get better at it, you may consider using advertising or paid traffic, but that's only when you've mastered it. So don't be this guy, networking for numpties. Hello, I'm Bob from Universal Widgets. Do you ever use widgets? Our widgets are really good. Did I give you a business card? Can I give you a brochure? Did I mention that our widgets are really good? What's your email address? Can I give you a quote for widgets? Did I mention that they're awfully good? I can get you a great deal on bulk discounts. That's not how you sell the Black Secret. So you need to be smarter. You always offer real content and real value. Also be much more strategic. So how do you make a success of marketing the Black Secret? Now we're going to go from talk now to the kinds of actions you need to take. Brand yourself as a Black history expert, which should be true because you know far more Black history than almost all other Black people, including PhDs that teach at universities. So you create free online pages using Facebook, and then once you've mastered Facebook, go on to the others, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Post on these groups using a mixture of our material and your original material. Now, where are you going to get our material from? We have a Facebook group called The Black Secret. Join that Facebook group, and the posts that you see, borrow those posts. Download the pictures, download the text, use it on your Facebook group. Drive traffic to three things. Our course, The Black Secret, drive traffic to the 100 Facts book, and to the TBS once monthly events. We are going to be doing once monthlies, and you can drive people to that too. And drive traffic means you tell people, this is what's going on, click here. And then the click must be your, you click on your share link. Does that make sense? So that anybody that gets driven there, we know they came from you. And you send adverts and content to your own email list. You've all got emails. You've all got email friends. Send out a short letter to all of them and say, if you want to learn some Black history, click here. You might organize regular film screenings to our classes with your friends and associates by hooking up your computer to a widescreen TV, and then do questions and answers and sign people up there and then. So you might say to people, everyone come around my yard this Saturday. I'm going to show you a short film, and a short film can be one of my lectures, especially the public domain ones. We're going to send you a list of them, and you can click on them, watch them, enlarge them, hook your computer up to your TV, get people to watch them, do questions and answers about Black history, and if people are interested, sign them up. You can also create your own YouTube Black History channel. And that YouTube Black History channel is free to create. None of this is going to cost you any money. And then you use other free platforms to create Black history and African heritage blogs and articles. And at the end of every article, click here to take them to the Black Secret using your personalized link. Now, do you think you could persuade just one new person to access our powerful and life-changing information per day using all these methods? In fact, let's look at it another way. Do you think you could give away 10 copies of our free book? The free book is the 100 Facts every day to other people online. If you can give away 10, we know that if 10 people read the free book, one's going to sign up. Could you give away 10 free copies per day? If you can do that, chances are one person's going to sign up. In fact, could you give away 7,000 copies of our free book over a 2-year period? 7,000 copies, that's going to equal 700 signups. That's going to equal financial freedom for you. Do you think you could do that? In fact, let's look at this graphic. Someone's about to open the door and there's a sink behind the door. Let that sink in. And as I've said, the jokes don't get any better than that. Now, some people online say passive income doesn't exist. Passive income, and then they've crossed it out. There is no passive income, says Gary Vee. Now, what's the real truth? Financial freedom, as I've said, is a 6-year wealth journey. We are offering an opportunity that can cut that journey down from 6 years to as little as 2 years. You might be able to do it in 1 if you can get your 700 people signed up. Finally, the people who insist that there's no such thing as passive income are, wait for it, broke. And that's why they tell you passive income doesn't exist, because they've never made any, because they are broke. Let's read what it says here. Average won't cut it. Here's the thing about average. It's average. And you're anything but. You're built to reach higher, to be stronger, to be faster, to feel your best and still push for better. Average will always be out there, but as partners, we can always stay 1 step ahead. Beat average. Now, one of the gurus that I studied with, the property guru, Jill Fielding, she says, if you do what average people do, you will end up with what average people have, which is nothing. Consequently, do not do what average people do. Do what average people do not do. And passive income is a reality. I've been living off it since March 2015. One of our members, Danny's been living off it since, I think, November, something like that. So it's a real thing. And here is an opportunity that has just landed in your lap. So how do you make a success of marketing the Black Secret? Is this you? Press any key to start. Where is the any key? Or open your window. It's already cold enough in here. When you lied on your resume or your CV about being proficient at Excel. Yeah, I know the jokes still don't get any better, but it is what it is. Some of you will be worried about your skill level of ICT. There are all sorts of creative ways around this. After all, they're going to be youngsters in your family. And if you've got youngsters in your family, they can help you. So what I'm going to do now is give you the steps 1 by 1. So how do you proceed? The very first thing you do is you get a journal. And that journal is where you're going to write all your notes. You're going to keep your pages together. If you run out of pages, you're going to buy a second journal and a third journal. So every idea you have about affiliate marketing, about this project, you put them in your journal. Okay, step 1. You brand yourself. And that brand yourself is going to be branding yourself, possibly with a name, a logo, identity, something like that, that identifies you as someone who is about Black history. So you create your own brand as a Black history or African heritage expert. Now, what are the things that go into an effective brand? Simplicity, memorability, it's easy to spell, etc., etc., etc. And you might include something in your brand logo that connects you to the Black Secret somewhere. If you want to take something from us off our website where you've got the logo, something like that, you can come with, but ultimately it's your own brand. Now, it's very important that you maintain a professional, non-radical, non-angry, non-conspiratorial image that doesn't bring you or us into disrepute. There's a saying, all publicity is bad publicity. All publicity is good publicity. I disagree. There is such a thing as bad publicity, and you don't want that smoke. So it's very, very important that when you're talking about Black history, you maintain a professional, non-radical, non-angry, non-conspiratorial image. Right? As I said, all publicity is not good publicity. Okay, so that's your step one. You've branded yourself. Step two is where you create various chat rooms on various social media sites like Facebook. So you might create a Facebook Black History and African Heritage group out of your Facebook friends. You might write to your friends and you recruit 15 people per day. Every day, you write to 15 people and say, do you want to join my group? 15 people, do you want to join my group? 15 people, do you want to join the group? And as you start to recruit the 15 per day to your group, the word will spread to other people, and some of them might join on their own accord, but you keep it moving. 15 every day, 15 every day, 15 every day. You don't need to try and recruit 1,000 people in one day. Just 15, that's good enough, right? Now, you might post a Black history fact per day onto your general page with your link, and you might post a Black history fact per day onto your Black history group with your link. So gradually, your Facebook friends will know, oh, you're the person to go to when it comes to Black history. And why you post the facts with your link is if they click on the link, then there's a chance that they will subscribe. Feel free to repost and edit our videos, the public domain videos, but use your own links so that when people click after watching the video, they know that that person was sent by you, not by us, by you. So that way you get paid. Encourage debate on your Facebook page, but moderate content and block trolls. You are going to get people that are going to come on your page and chat rubbish, but because this is you now becoming entrepreneurial, this is your income, block that. Don't debate trolls, block them. Now, you can also create content from the news. You know, right now, the Arab Egyptians are vexed because one of the American companies has recently portrayed Cleopatra as part African. And they're very, very vexed about that because it's like, but Cleopatra was white. She was actually of African and European heritage. And so that's an example of the kind of story that you can present. And then you can then say, and if you want to know more, click here. And then click here will then take us from your link to the Black Secret. You can create content from already existing documentaries. You might take 2 minutes out of a documentary and then create a short film around those 2 minutes where you're talking to the camera. And then if you want to know some more information about Black history, click here. Advertise each piece of content using Twitter. So if you produce a post, and it doesn't matter where the post is, tweet about that post and then put the link every time you tweet so that people can click on the post. And when they click on the post, they can read it. And if they like it, they'll click on the Black Secret using your link. You should drive traffic to the Black Secret course, to the 100 Facts free book, and to the once monthly events that we are going to stage as part of the Black Secret. We're going to keep you fully informed of when we pull those events off. Now, you aim to give away 10 copies of the free book per day. Why? Because in our experience, if 10 people read the book, one of them are going to join the course. So you need to give away 10 copies per day. Obviously, if you can give away 20 copies, then 2 people might join. 30 copies, then 3 people might join. Do you see? You can also offer the public domain lectures and free tickets to the Black Secret once monthly hotel conference events. The public domain lectures. We have done lectures aimed at you, the members of the Black Secret, and we've done them through Eventbrite and so on. And those lectures are available, and we're going to give you the links to those lectures so you can either download them, you can cut them up, you can use them however you want to use them, or better than that, you can organize maybe every 2 weeks a meetup at your place or at your temple, your church, your mosque, whatever, to show that, hook your computer up to your widescreen TV, show it, do a question and answer with people, and then say, who's interested, sign here, that kind of thing. So what are the skill sets involved? If you don't know how to create a Facebook group, there's plenty of online material called How to Create a Facebook Group. If you don't know, again, here's a YouTube video, How to Create a Facebook Group 2022. Watch that 10-minute video and you're away on how to create a Facebook group. Step 3, do something similar for other platforms. Can you do something similar for LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and various Discord groups? Can you create something similar? Etc., etc., etc. So this way, you're using as much free traffic as you can use. Step 4, use your own email list. You're all adults. You've all got email lists of friends. Write a letter. Greetings. I am popularizing new information on Black history. If you want to find out what I do, you could more or less say, there's a free book on Black history, 100 Black history facts, and then give them the link, and then they click on that, they can get that book. Do you see? That's another way of doing it. And so you send adverts and contents to your own email list, and you should already, no, you don't. I'm going to tell you, there is a skill set called marketing, and there's another skill set called copywriting. In a few months, we are going to upload all of that content onto the Black Secret. So if you don't know what those things are now, you certainly will, because there's certain skills in how to send adverts. But my thing is keep it real simple. Send a letter, say, here's a free book on 100 Black history facts. If you want to know those facts, click here, blah, blah, blah. And you might even want to create a Black history email newsletter with your links in it of a group of stories that you found. And here's a website where it says Canva, how to create a newsletter. And you might create a newsletter. One of the stories could be the Arab Egyptians vex about the portrayal of Cleopatra. There might be something on the Windrush scandal. There might be something on, sake of argument, Lalibela. I've just come back from Lalibela, the underground churches, something, whatever, a whole bunch of different articles. But there's always going to be a click here, and that click here is your link. Step 5, word of mouth. Organize regular, once weekly or twice monthly film screenings of our public domain classes by hooking up your computer to a widescreen TV, watch the lecture, and then do, any questions, answers, discussion, blah, 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 and then say, right, who's down? Sign them up. You might target parents at Saturday schools. You might target members of your church, your temple, your social groups, your trade unions, your professional groups, organizations that cater to the community. You might target non-African heritage parents of African heritage children, etc., etc., etc. You might ask friends to recommend friends to your gatherings, but I suggest you use this once and only once per friend. Don't keep hassling your friends. Don't keep hassling your friends, because the moment the phone rings and they know it's you, they're going to say, oh, you're going to try and pressure them into buying something. You don't pressure them into buying something. So you only do this once per friend. And once you ask a friend, or you send them an email or something like that, make a note of it in your journal so you don't ask them again. Very, very important. You don't want to lose your friends. Again, you should drive traffic to the course, the 100 Facts book, and to the Black Secret once monthly events. You can also offer free tickets to the Black Secret once monthly hotel conferences. When we start getting those up and running, you can offer free tickets as well. Step 6. Create your YouTube channel. Create your own YouTube Black History channel out of news articles. You need to understand what keywords are and what SEO, search engine optimization. So when it comes to anything to do with Black history, you've got certain keywords that always come up, like Kemet, African history, Sheikh Anta Diop, are words that people should know. And if people are looking for any of those things on YouTube and you've got the keywords embedded, they will find your site. Now, there are ways that we can help you. We can source content for you, because if you go on our YouTube, not YouTube, you go on our Facebook. By the way, I can hear somebody. Okay. All right, someone needs to switch off their sound. So there are ways that we can help you. We can source content for you, because if you go on our Facebook page, there's loads of content being uploaded every day, and you're spoiled for choice. You can download the images that we've got. You can steal the texts. You can do all kinds of stuff with that. If there's a news story, you can rewrite a news story by putting the text into a website called spinbot.com. So all the news stories about Cleopatra, you can rewrite them, and you've got just as much text because it's been rewritten. Check it to make sure that the changes are still changes that you can live with, and then you can upload those stories yourself if you want to do that. Now, it's a good idea to learn video editing, because if you're going to create a Black history YouTube channel where you're talking to the camera about Black history, learning video editing, that's a simple skill, and some of it we can direct you to. How to produce a basic template script where you read a bit of a news story, you make a comment. You read a bit of a news story, you make a comment. You read a bit of a news story. Again, it's Cleopatra stuff. You make a comment. You then say, okay, and that concludes what we're talking about for today. If you want more information, click on the link below, and then that link below will then take us to the Black Secret using your link. And there are other ways. You know that if you get good at YouTube and lots of people watch your content, YouTube will offer you ways of monetizing. So you can earn passive income from YouTube if your viewership is large enough. So if you start regularly getting 10,000 people, 20,000 people, 30,000 people, YouTube will start offering money if people start watching your content to that extent. And if you keep using the strategy that we're showing you, you will end up building up your YouTube channel and your Facebook channel. So consequently, you can earn from us at the Black Secret, and you can learn from YouTube if your viewership gets big enough, and it will if you keep at it. You can also create a faceless YouTube channel to preserve some anonymity if you wish, which is where you don't show your face, but you're talking. And some YouTubers have been very, very successful doing that. One example, of course, is the Black Authorities, known as Jason Black. He's been in the African-centered space for a while, and he doesn't show his face. He just talks anonymously, but you can hear his voice. So what are the things that go into an effective YouTube channel? Well, good quality content, good editing, and the more you watch YouTube videos, the more you realize that you can get your videos easily up to their kind of standard. And then every time you watch, you ask people to smash the subscribe bell, that kind of thing, so that way you've got more and more subscribers, and that's how you build up your channel. Now, underneath the YouTube video, you will get people debating, but again, you moderate content and you block trolls. Why? You will get right-wing people trolling your stuff and, you know, spewing the N-word and all this kind of nonsense. You just block them straight. Don't debate them, block them. You'll also get trolling factories from places like Russia, trolling factories from various countries. Again, anyone trolling you, block them straight. Some of the skill sets involved here: how to create a YouTube channel for beginners. You can see this is what, a 12.5-minute video. So it's a simple thing. And uploading videos, as the more you do it, the better you get at it. Step 7. Use free platforms to create Black history and African heritage blogs and articles. Use all of them. Answers.com, Quora, Medium.com, Mix.com for article links, Pinterest.com, that's more for photographs, Slideshare.net, HEducate.com, MeWe.com, FindAForum.net, Imgur.com, Steemit.com. Now, they're not all as good as each other. Some, you might try them and you get no results. Others, you may get very big results. So try it and see. Now, important concepts. I have a bunch of ideas that I call the 8 empowerment principles. And the 8 empowerment principles, the most important one of these principles is learning and thinking of, okay, that's what Robin's taught me. Now, how can I change it up so it works for me? And you have to be thinking critically about how can you change what I'm teaching you up so it works for you and it produces the results for you. There's another principle, Rich Dad's Lesson 5. This was a principle by Robert Kiyosaki, where you can see opportunities where other people can't see, and that's on you. There's another principle called creativity, where you do a usual thing in an unusual way. Again, that's up on you, and etc., etc. So do use what I'm teaching you as a template, but feel free to change it up, remix it, and so on. And feel free to bounce ideas off other members of your family, close friends, whoever that you can talk to, because as you bounce ideas off, this is what's called a mastermind. And let's read it. The mastermind principle consists of an alliance of 2 or more minds working in perfect harmony for the attainment of a common definite objective. No 2 minds ever come together without a third invisible force, which may be likened to a third mind. When a group of individual minds are coordinated and function in harmony, the increased energy created through that alliance becomes available to every individual in the group. No man can become a permanent success without taking others along with him, says Napoleon Hill. Okay, let's talk about now targets and offers. Initially, aim for 1 conversion per week. If you can do that, you're winning. Aim to gradually scale it up to 2 conversions per week, then 4 conversions per week, then 1 per day, and then ultimately 2 conversions per day. The big target, as we've said, is 700 conversions, which is financial freedom for most places in the United Kingdom. I don't know what the figure would be for the United States, but certainly for the United Kingdom, if you've got 700 conversions, you're almost certainly financially free because you're earning the same income as an average person earns, except you're doing it passively. If you can double this, you will earn double what the average person's wage is in the United Kingdom. You should drive traffic to the Black Secret course, the 100 Facts book, and to the Black Secret once monthly events that we're going to hold. You could offer the public domain lectures and free tickets to the Black Secret once monthly hotel conference events. So how does affiliate marketing work as your vehicle to passive income? Can you devote 90 minutes per day, 5 days per week to this? Can you devote 4 hours per weekend to this? Can you create a fortnightly timetable showing how you will use the 90 minutes per day and the 4 hours per weekend to complete the recurring tasks? Can you do that? So the daily recurring tasks are these: keeping a notebook, diary, and or journal, doing the personal development daily rituals, which is what you do the first thing you wake up, those kind of rituals. Can you recruit 50 new people to your Facebook page daily? Can you write or repurpose Black History posts daily? All you need to do is actually repurpose one. Can you create or repurpose 2 YouTube videos per week where you just cut out maybe just 2 minutes of a video and then talk about it? Can you do something like that? Can you watch and take notes on 2 new 15 to 30-minute YouTube videos per week on affiliate marketing, free traffic, free online tools, blog writing, video editing, sales copy, etc., so that you are growing in your skill level as an affiliate marketer? So you need to be watching and taking notes every week, twice per week, yeah? Videos lasting 15 minutes to 30 minutes. And that's all part of your 90 minutes that you're going to be using. And can you do a gathering at your home or temple? Your temple can be your church or whatever, to show a public domain video once per fortnight and then sign people up after doing a Q&A. Can you increase your word of mouth in-person list? And if someone speaks to you and they say they're interested, take their email. Very, very important, so that you can contact them and add them to your list. Okay, want more sales. Now, if you want more generally, this is where you're going to have to start paying. Do you want more speed? Let me introduce 2 paid strategies. Now, these paid strategies, you only use them once you've made free traffic make money. Now, you can create your own the Black Secret adverts for Google, Bing, and Facebook. Now, they have to be the Black Secret. Why? Because we do the Black Secret adverts. So we need to make sure that your adverts aren't the same as our adverts. So it needs to be clear that those adverts are yours, not ours. But you can do your own adverts. And being able to write persuasive copy, that means really magnetic, attractive writing that, you know, that persuades people. Yeah, I need to have this. So that becomes very, very important here. And one of the techniques is called split testing your copy. Copy is the text that you use for advertising, and the split test means you might try an advert with one type of advert, one type of text, and another one with a different type of text. And if A performs better than B, then you might stick with A. If B performs better than A, you might stick with B. Does that make sense? For paid strategies, you scale up by increasing the amount you spend on advertising, which scales the outcomes and conversions and also generates more money, allowing you to spend more on advertising, which means more scaling and conversions, etc. So using influencers on Instagram is another one. So you find influencers in your niche and direct message them for a price list of what they can do for you. They may charge you between £20 to £40 for a story about you, or a shout out, or whatever, which drives traffic to your link. Supposing a £30 shout out equals 11 conversions. Let's do the maths. £2.88 times 11 equals £31.68. That means you spent £30, you've made £31.68 in profit. You can now afford to do another shout out with the same or another influencer, which may produce another 11 conversions. You might spend another £30, which might produce another 11 conversions. And this allows you to scale up, scale up, scale up, scale up. However, supposing a £30 shout out produces 6 conversions, £2.88 times 6 equals £17.28. You can afford to do another shout out with the same influencer, perhaps in 2 months' time. In 2 months, do you see? Because if you're making £17.28 extra in 2 months, that's £34.28. Take £30 out of that £34, spend another amount with the influencer to do a shout out. That might produce another 6 conversions. So this way you can then scale up, scale up, scale up, scale up. That's the point. So in conclusion, we need you. Don't just talk about it, be about it. So becoming the Black Secret affiliate allows you to generate passive income within days, skyrocket the life trajectory of your family, empower the community, demonstrate entrepreneurialism to your children, and achieve financial freedom. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it. If you can dream it, you can become it.
Yes, we do have a couple of questions. One was from Alicia. Well, she's posed a couple of questions, which I think combination of you and George could respond to. How much support do we get after this Zoom? Like if she becomes an affiliate, how much support would she receive? Is that correct, Alicia?
Right, okay. What we've been doing, I mean, this is the first major push to get members to really think about the benefits of becoming an affiliate. We have people who've already taken the plunge, and what I've done, and it's mainly myself, is I actually make myself available to speak to people and to give guidance and support. What I'm doing as well is I'm working on a special resource page for our members, and that's going to be in the members section. Because 1 or 2 people have had, you see, we don't have direct access to your share link, only you do, but we can direct you to that. So there's going to be information that's going to be easy for people to gain access to their share links. Also, it's going to be visual as well. Also, resources which Robin was talking about, such as the videos and other things like that as well. There are going to be links available. We're going to send that out in a newsletter, but also as well, it's going to be on the resource page. But I will speak with people individually as well whenever I'm available to basically help people put them on the right track, give them advice and help whenever I can. There was another question as well, which is, I think it was also from Alicia. What would you recommend to someone who has a full-time, relatively hectic job already? And I put in the chat, do what you can at your own pace. It's not a sprint. I mean, what Robin's really talking about is the ideal. You want to be ideally doing this on a regular basis whenever you can. But everyone's situation is different, which means that your start and launch is not necessarily going to be the average. if you do have a hectic situation, you do have to work out when you can spare some time to this. You know, everything that you're doing is going to be important, but the key to this is to be active, to do something, to do one of the things that Robin's talking about, to get started. You know, start your Facebook page. Initially, you know, it's like with any endeavor, when it comes to finances, improving your financial situation, making wealth, there is a level of discomfort. And that has to do with the growth and the learning process. There are certain skills that you have to learn. It does feel a little bit sticky, but once you get past that, and you understand what you're doing, it becomes a lot smoother. That's a big part of it, getting over that first hurdle, putting your first foot forward and doing something about it. And we are here to support you. It's going to be mainly myself, but the others are going to be there to help as well. So I do make myself available. I usually give people my mobile number. So, you know, I mean, most people have WhatsApp, for example. So even if you're in America or a different country, you know, you can still send me text messages and or to our sort of like email. And usually the email stuff, because I'm doing a lot of different things, I will respond within, usually it's within 3 days, sometimes within 5 days. But, you know, at the moment, we've got so much on. It's not always immediate, but I will always respond to you and make time available. I may not be able to help you out immediately, but we can always book a time when I can actually be available to actually discuss things with you, even on the phone for, say, half an hour or so. So that's what I promise.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Alicia also has a question. Can you use a website you already have, or would you recommend a separate one? I would think, I mean, that's your personal choice, but I don't know if what Robin or George might have to say.
I mean, you may want to start off doing that if that's what you've got. However, in the long term, you may want to think about what Robin was talking about, which is the idea of branding. Now, I know not everyone is sort of like marketing savvy, but if you think of the key thing is to be active, right? So just start. If you've got a website and you want to use that, that's perfectly fine. But as time goes on, just put a little bit of thought into it. You may want to have something that's more dedicated to it. I mean, is your website already dedicated to something else? Perhaps it would be better to have sort of like a fresh and different website. It really depends on your situation, but I would say just get started.
Well, as I say, the recording of this session will be available. It should be available in the next 3 days maximum. So yeah, you can review it again in your own time. And if you have any questions, as George says, if you have any questions from that, from reviewing it, then we're only too glad to help out. Ms. Oswald,
yeah, absolutely. If I could just say as well, just to give you an idea, even though we've not really been pushing the affiliate side of things, but we do have people who've jumped onto it. We have some people who've covered their subscription costs. So I think it takes about 4 sort of like affiliates underneath you to basically cover your subscription. We have people who've done that already. There are 1 or 2 other people who have like 1 or 2 individuals, and so they're getting something like it's like $4 a month or something, which compensates and sort of like covers some of their you know, subscription. Other people are getting way over that, you know, in terms of like double, triple, or even quadruple their sort of like membership fees, as it were. And this is just really the beginning. It really depends on, you know, how much time and energy you can put into this. But also as well, think of it of a long-term thing as well. Because like, you know, I think it was Alicia was basically talking about her situation at the moment is hectic. So there are lots of things which she needs to get sorted out. But the key is to be active, and also to try and be regular, whatever that is, whether it's every day, every week, or every month, but do something consistently, you know, at your own pace. The ideal is to try and do something every day. And so that's what you're trying to reach. But you've all got to start from your own ideal starting position. You have to just be realistic about that.
Thank you, George. We've got a comment from Miss Oswald who says, nice, clear steps to get going. Thank you. So that's nice to know. Thank you for the feedback. I think unless people have anything else they want to add or questions, then we should wrap this up and people can start taking that first step towards their own.
Well, the other thing that I would say as well to consider is don't just give out the share link. You give that out, and then you need to follow up as well. So the whole idea of the giving you the sort of like free recordings of the lectures which are on YouTube, which are public access, is that you're actually giving people value. Think about giving people value. And so it's another reason why Robin was talking about the free 100 history black facts. And so when you direct people to the website, they're going to have a chance to take in what it's all about, the full content, make them aware that there are free resources available for them, and also follow up. You can also make available the sort of like public access, you know, lectures as well, so that people can watch that. But then at a certain point in time, get back to them, find out how they felt about the website, how they felt about the free lecture. What did they think about, you know, 100 Black History Facts? What were their favorite facts? Try and engage with them as well, and make them see the value. It's all about saying, hey, look, this is value that I appreciate. I think you'll get something out of it, and it's worth your while joining, because this is the best Black history course online. That's what you have, you know, and you have all of these resources available to you. But it's also important to follow up. And so you give them the link, let them explore the content, the value, the website, the free 100 Black History Facts, the free sort of like lectures on YouTube, and then get back to them, and then talk to them honestly about your experience and how you feel about it. And that's, you know, usually once people appreciate the value, that's when they can be committed to actually making a purchase. What I will say is what's going to make the difference is you've put the time in to be here. You're still here. You know the information that we've given you is of value. This can really be transformative, but take your time with it, think about it, but also take action. If you need to call me, do so, and I'll get back to you. Okay, but take action.
All right, and on that positive note, should we wrap it up?
Yep.
Yep.
All right, well, let me thank people for attending. Hope you got a lot of value out of it. We had a lot of fun delivering it. And take action, and we out of here.